Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today we will be talking about grounding and why it is a very big, important piece to the hair growth process and how it can accelerate that and as well get you in the right moods and opportunities for overall growth. So, what is grounding first and foremost? All grounding is when you go outside and you're barefoot and in the earth, meaning putting your feet in the ground, in the grass. Let's say you're at the beach in the sand. If you are somewhere like in no grass, maybe the soil, like whatever the actual earth is, that is called grounding. Why is grounding important to the hair growth process? Well, do not forget, we always talk about being a plant, and we are like a plant. And when you are grounding, you are actually putting your feet, which is the actual controller of your movement. And as well, I don't know if you knew, but your feet has basically the means to address other pieces and parts of your entire body. But when you are putting your feet into the earth, you are transmuting all that energy that was built up in your body and putting it into the ground back where it came from. As above, so below. You are above and not beneath. And so do not forget, all those negative things, it wants to come out. It wants to express. We talk about that all the time. Doing creative opportunities, doing your self-care. But the grounding aspect, it really actually gets all the energy back into the earth. And you are able to reap the benefits of positive energy coming from the ground itself. So it's a big reciprocal benefit for you as a human being. And it's actually scientifically proven. If you are putting your kids out, being able to go outside, touching the dirt and soil, they're actually going to be a lot stronger immune system. Same thing goes with us. If we are out in the earth and we go grounding, we're going to actually have more positive benefits outside of having dis-ease in the body. Now, grounding, when we are grounding, I love when it is sunny, but you can go grounding out in the wintertime, in the fall. And yes, I mean taking your feet out, having a little air to it, so not having enclosed toes, shoes. But when you're grounding and you're being in the sun, your melanin is being emitted into a big cycle again of photosynthesis. And now photosynthesis is for the plants where they create their chlorophyll, which is their food source. But when we're outside and synthesizing in the sun, we are transmitting this into our melanin. Our melanin is our skin tone. And this is the area where when you're in the sun, your vitamin D is affected. Your vitamin D connects to your bones and your collagen. Do not forget, your hair is a source of protein, and that as well as what the bones are made out of: collagen, keratin, all those different filaments, microfilaments. And so when you're getting into the ground, getting into the earth, you are basically doing what a plant does, which is absorbing and getting all the beautiful benefits of the sun. And as well, when you're grounding, you're letting off your negative energy into the ground. The ground does not mind. It actually is more happy with you being able to ground in that way than causing violence into the earth and things of that nature. And all of this attributes to your hair growth, because you want to have homeostasis and balance in the body. You want to be able to emit love into yourself, bring balance, keep your hormones in check and such. So if you are somebody, you're at work, you can go ground and take your shoes off for 10 minutes, enjoy where you're at. And if it's a lot of pee or somewhere from the dogs in the ground, you may want to find a different area, because you don't know the different bacteria that the animals carry in their stools and things, and their urine and such. But I'm talking about like just getting your feet out and taking in some deep breaths and recharging and resetting. That's all it is. Grounding is not just about what I just said. It's about becoming one with the nature and environment around you as well. So you really do get a more peaceful energy as you walk and vibrate into that space and place with your hair growth and your personal growth, because you get moments to self-reflect, become one within. And that's really the best thing. The best things in life are free, and grounding is a really free way to enhance hair growth. Again, And why? It's because you are finding balance. You are letting and releasing out negative energies out of the body. You're bringing homeostasis. You are recharging your melanin. You're getting your vitamin D situated. The earth has different minerals. When you touch it, it actually helps transmit and bring it into a more positive balance of what you need. And actually, that is something scientifically too. When you're growing your own garden and you're putting seeds possibly in your mouth prior to putting down, or even putting your hand, your seeds will program to what you and your body needs. So it's just a beautiful symbiosis. And so symbiosis, all that means is a connection and communication between two different organisms. And the earth is living and breathing, and that is one of the things that we get the beautiful benefits. We get the oxygen as well. And let's say you're doing it right in the morning. You're even getting that beautiful dew when it comes up in the morning, especially in the summer and springtime. It is just a positive benefit overall. The grounding effect as well with your emotions really helps sustain you into a more emotionally stable space, because when you are one with nature, you're actually becoming more peaceful. I don't know if you knew, but there's a lot of areas and cities all over the country, because we do not have nature around. It's more violence that's emitted in those particular areas if you were to look and do research. And it's really unfortunate, but there's ways that we can address that by planning things, looking at our zoning map, seeing where is a very best place for us to be able to grow things in that area and legally do. And you can even do this in your home, meaning getting your plants in your windows, your outdoors on your back porch, or outside of the apartment building, like asking your leasing manager, and really like getting one back with the earth. Back in the day, people's hair was thriving and thriving. And then, of course, slavery came, and there were different things that were put in act, so people were not able to grow their hair. But your hair is always growing. It's more so, what is the environment that it is growing in? Is it plentiful? Is it thriving? Are you as well looking at your self-esteem and confidence that you build on your everyday base? That is a really big key portion too. And that's why grounding is a beautiful set, because it allows you to reflect. It allows you to recharge. It allows you to get your emotions back in a stable manner, so you're not like per se spazzing out of things that going on around you. And you have to do it on a kind of daily basis, but it's not a chore. It's actually really rejuvenating, and it gets you and your blood thriving and pumping, and it gets you into a nice little space and place to just become your very best self, and get your opportunity for you and those that you love to be able to go into these environments as well. I am sorry, my dogs are just going crazy right now, but they're not in the video. Thankfully, thank you, Lord. But anyways, when I am saying all of this, I want you to note that grounding is something that really, if you are starting to want to get back into a holistic way and balance in life, it's really a easy way to get started, because it's, first off, again, I keep saying it's free. And not only is it free, it allows you to center back into yourself. And there's nothing greater than becoming one with who you are, because you will be with you the rest of your life. This nature isn't going nowhere either. This nature was here first, as it says in the Bible. The plants and vegetation, then the animals were created, and then we were like the last things to grow before the resting phase. And that is that peace, like getting back into one's environment. Like we were made in that resting, being in stillness. God says that you find the greatest things in stillness. And when you're in your stillness moments, that's really what's going to help engage and get your body reset, so that you can find balance in your hair growth journey overall. There's so much that happens in our life, and situations that sometimes we have control over and we don't have control over. But with that, once you're done with your grounding, you're reset and regaging, and you're like, okay, what can I do now? Do the things that are in your control. Don't do the things that you know you have no control over. Give that to God. That's really what the main thing is on this growth journey too, is understanding and recognizing the things that you are able to control and not have control over, and being okay with that and in content and peace. That's really a learning lesson for me. I'm the oldest sister. I'm always having to do something and take care of, or I was a teacher for a long time and being around people, taking care, being like the mama. Y'all, it's a lot being the caretaker, but it's a rewarding thing if you are taking care of you too. And that's what the earth brings us. Mother Earth, love your mother. I know y'all seen that before. And no, I'm not saying worshiping the praise, but God created everything. And the coolest thing about grounding is you start going out and you start exploring and finding other things around you. And Albert Einstein said, once you learn nature, you understand everything else. And it's such a true formula and key to life. There's so many benefits in the earth. We call them weeds, but a lot of these weeds are actually medicinal things that we can use. And you start exploring, being like a kid again. Like I said, getting the kids out in the soil, that builds their immunity up. And the same thing goes for us, because we're the ones who are there to take care of those things around and below and under us, and not under us in a superior, inferior way, but just things that are looking at us as to be the responsibility and caretakers. So with that being said, I again am Tree from Tree Essentials, and with that being said, I am Tree from Tree Essentials, and I am again a certified wellness specialist and as well an advanced natural hair consultant, and I can truly accelerate your hair growth in a quick, efficient manner for your lifestyle. You can go ahead and click the link in my bio to book a consultation, and as well you can go ahead and join my free community where I have a plethora of resources to get you started all in your own holistic, sustainable way for your lifestyle. And do not forget, we are restoring our tree to grow essentially. Yes, our hair is a tree. We are like a plant. We really are. And last but not least, we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. And with that being said, I need you to go ahead, click to follow for more, and you have a great day and or night whenever you are watching this. And I truly look forward, and I will see you soon. Bye.